Hey guys, how you doing? This is Risha's Tarot. Welcome back subscribers, welcome new people. Um, this is a pick a card reading on how will wait, hold on. What is this one? I already shuffled the cards, so I better remember this. Oh yeah, okay. How my next relationship will be. The good, the bad and the ugly. Hopefully there's more good. But I'm just gonna say whatever I see. So yeah. Don't worry, Aquarius and Pisces. I am gonna do your reading. I just thought let me do a pick a card reading before I finish the zodiac reading. So you can choose between three options. We have the Strength card, the Seven of Wands reversed, and the Six of Pentacles reversed. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna guess pile number 1. Cause let's get to it. Okay, pile number 1. I feel like this is gonna be a very strong connection. Duh, the Strength card. Yeah, I know. It sounds predictable, but no, hear me out. This is going to be a very strong connection. And no matter what you go through with this person, there's always going to be that bond there with them. I don't think you guys will be able to, it's like you won't be able to stay mad at each other. But I think the both of you are going to be quite stubborn at the same time. Someone's going to be a bit aggressive and the other person's going to get aggressive back. It's like two aggressive people together is a lot, but that doesn't mean you guys are going to stop talking to each other, you know what I mean? And at some point, one aggressive personality tames the other personality. Where one person just gives in and they're like, oh, okay, cool, I can't stay angry at you. You guys are probably like, who? Me? I don't know. I guess whoever the most submissive one is. Funnily enough, though, I'm getting whoever the masculine energy is, they will basically submit in the end. Or they'll just say, okay, cool, fine, your way. Fine, whatever, Either you guys will most probably seduce them to get your way, or they just cannot be bothered to keep arguing with you, so they're like, okay, cool, we'll just do things your way, because they just don't have time for the noise. Yeah? Okay. I feel like you guys might travel a lot. You guys might go on holiday a lot, because this is your next partner, so it hasn't happened yet, but I feel like you might plan to go to maybe Africa or the Middle East. I don't know, that's looking like a destination, like a holiday destination for you guys. It could be where one person is culturally from, so you might get with someone that's from Africa or from the Middle East. I'm getting that. This person's going to stare at you a lot, so you might be like, why is this person staring at me so hard? They can't help it, they just like to stare at you a lot. There's going to be a lot of staring, but there's also going to be moments where you guys just look at each other and it's for a really prolonged time, and no one knows why, but you guys just do it, I think it's quite, I don't know, you feel comfortable. It's not weird or creepy. Well, you don't feel like it is. Maybe to people around you, people are kind of like, what is that about? But I feel like you guys might have this thing where you just stare at each other and you stare at each other for a long time. I feel like maybe it's a way to bond, or maybe to show each other like I'm still interested in you, So yeah, there's just a strong bond. And it's a type of relationship where not much needs to be said, because you guys just know. It's like I know what you mean to me relationship, and vice versa. I mean, that's nice. Okay, so Strength card has a number 8 on it, so for, this gets as vague as it gets because, hey, this is a general reading, not a personal one. So some of you might meet this person 8 months, 8 weeks, 8 days. Because there's one's energy that gives me earlier timing, maybe we're going 8 weeks, 8 months, if that, you know. I don't think it's going to take too long. I don't see it taking forever. And I feel like it's just going to be a thing where, like, for a lot of you, it's out of nowhere. It wasn't planned. You didn't go on a dating site. I think you just meet this person out the blue. Like, that's what I'm picking up. It was random. And the minute you saw that person and they saw you, it was intense. Because it's just the look you guys gave each other. It's the look. You're probably like, okay, girl, what movie did you just watch? No movie. Swear down. What I'm picking up is this is a random encounter, and it turns out to be a relationship in the long term. So yeah, I'm not picking up any social media vibe here. I'm picking up I went to the coffee shop and there he was vibe, you know? Well, I don't know, like you went somewhere and the guy or girl was there. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. But you know. Okay. And this person may have strong Leo traits. So it may not necessarily be their sun sign, but it may be a dominant sign in their birth chart, or they just show this behavior a lot, you know. They may be quite bossy, but to you they have a soft spot when it comes to you. You get everything you want from this person. Other people, it's kind of like, I don't know, I'll decide, my way or the highway. They do this with you too, but I feel like eventually they just will give in. So yeah. Okay, let's get more information on the African American tarot. How will pile number one's next relationship go? Even if you break up with this person, which I highly doubt, but okay, if that does happen, it's kind of like either you guys still stay in each other's life as friends, or you obviously stop talking, but you always think of one another. You know, you're not someone that's forgettable, neither is that person. So how will pile number one's next relationship be? Too many cards, I'm not taking all that. How will pile number one's next relationship be? Judgment. Yeah, it's one of those connections where you guys say, oh, I'm not talking to you no more, then you talk to each other again, you know, because as I said, the connection is too strong. It's too strong. And I feel like other people will be encouraging you guys to just start again. Like, say you guys have a lover's tiff and you're not speaking anymore. I feel like family members, particularly a Scorpio in your life, will probably say, listen, this is silly. You guys need to make up now. That's ridiculous, you know. So, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of support regarding close ones when it comes to your connection. I'm not getting any hating energy from others, which, you know, is kind of typical, you know, when someone gets with someone and then everyone's friends are jealous. Sorry, the person's friends are jealous because they're in a relationship. That's not the dynamic I'm seeing. It's more like, I'm so happy you're in a relationship, and then when you have an argument with this person, is your friends or close ones actually telling you, like, listen, like, try and make it work. You guys are arguing over stupid things. It's not necessary to argue about. So it's that type of connection, you know. some of you may be very, may turn very religious, you know, or you're very, as soon as you meet this person, like you guys become very spiritually enlightened. Maybe they introduce that to you or you introduce it to them. Either way, you guys become more spiritual or religious. And or both, you know. And yeah, that's it. It kind of changes how hard you go for your spirituality as well, this connection. So it really changes you guys, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look like it's in a bad way because the card's upright in my perspective. But yeah. So some of you, yeah, as I said, you should get with someone that's a Scorpio, Leo. I'm seeing Taurus as well, even though I don't know why a bull is on a Scorpio card, but is that a bull? I could be wrong, but yeah. Okay. The Five of Swords reverse. Because you guys are so straightforward with each other, there's no need for any sly behavior. So you know how you get people in life that are very sly and they don't show all their cards, and they're very strategic, and they do that so they can have one up, you know, against another person, so that they can be 10 steps ahead just in case that person moves weird. I don't know, there's people like this, yeah, cool. But your person, they don't behave like that, and neither do you. Like, if you guys feel upset about something, you're going to vocalize it. Like, excuse me, I didn't like how you did this. You couldn't wait till, you know, we got home to say that. No, I can't wait because I'm irritated, so I'm going to say it now. You know, that type of vibe. He or she may, even when you're out, cuss you about something in front of people, and people kind of like, they couldn't wait till they got home to do all that, like, you know, that type of vibe. But I mean, what's good about it is at least no one can say, oh, so if you felt that way, why didn't you just say? You won't really hear that much in this connection. What you might hear is, okay, you embarrassed me in front of everyone, that's embarrassing. But you most probably won't hear any secret feelings or behavior or anything like that. Okay. How will power number one's next relationship be like? Oh, I've never seen this card before, ever. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. Guys, I know I've done a lot of videos, but I don't think I've come across this card yet with this new deck that I have. And okay, I like it. And then we have the Tower. A lot of you may be speaking to someone with that's a Scorpio or has Scorpio in their chart. You could also be speaking to an Aries. Sorry, I know that's a lot of signs, but if you want to know what's come up the most is Leo and Scorpio for some reason. But this is gonna be a completely new relationship for you. So you see the way I got the card down. I'm like, I've never seen that card before. For you guys, it's like, I've never met someone like this before. I've never met someone that behaves like this. I've never met someone as interesting as this. You know, it's gonna be a completely different. What's the word? What is the saying? I don't even know the saying, but this is a completely different person to anyone you've spoken to before. So it's going to be very new, and it's going to be very much, why did they do that? You know, I've never seen anyone do that before. That's a bit weird. Very much that. Or I've never seen anyone do that before. That's very interesting, you know? So There's a good and the bad side of that. And then we have the Tower card. And this, I feel like this is a very spiritual connection. Also because whatever your foundation was in how you've seen yourself or how you see yourself, this person's going to give you a quick reality check. And you're really not going to like it. But they're not doing anything wrong. For example, you guys have to give an example. For example, you guys might be very, this is an example of someone, you might be very loud all the time and you always have to have the last say, and when you're with people you always talking, and then your partner might say to you, oh, how come like you talk so much? And then you might say, well, because I'm a very confident person, you know, I can talk, like, and it shows my confidence. And they might be like, are you sure you're not talking just to fill in the gap? And then you're like, what? And they're like, are you sure you're not talking because silence makes you feel anxious? And then you're sitting there like, don't be trying to tell me about myself, excuse me? And they're like, I'm not trying to offend you, I'm just saying that you talk a lot, and from what I've observed, sometimes it's unnecessary. Like, you have to say something, not that you want to say something, but you feel like you must. And then you're gonna be like, how are you gonna tell me how I feel? And they're gonna be like, I don't know, you don't need to get upset, I'm just saying that. And these times what they're saying is correct, you're just getting upset because it's true. So, you know, everything you thought, it's not that, you know. And they tell you straight up, it's not that. Maybe everyone else was tiptoeing around you, and maybe they was thinking in their head, yeah, she or he talks a lot, and we know it's because there's some lack of confidence there. They always have to say something. Like, someone that's confident within themselves is not going to talk 24/7, you know. The thing is, these people might not say anything to you, but your partner's going to keep it real with you and be like, you're talking a lot, you know. You're actually, do you know that it's because of anxiety or something? That what is the reason you talk so much? I actually want to know. And it's not that anything's wrong with you talking. It's just your partner's concerned on the reason as to why you're talking so much. They just think, is there an issue that I need to understand regarding you? Or is there an issue that you need to understand regarding you? And you're just going to be like, I just think you're rude. Okay? That was very rude and uncalled for. I didn't say anything to you. Why are you saying anything to me? You know, guys might get very defensive, but very defensive about a lot of things. Your partner's just telling you, look, I'm trying to help you understand yourself. If you want to help me understand myself, that's fine. We can talk about it. But you behaving like this is just slowing down the whole development process. So it's that type of connection. This is a good partner. This is a deep partner. He or she's very deep. It's given Sag. It's given Pisces as well. And I don't see them two signs here. But those two signs are very deep. I think because they both rule Jupiter. Okay, but Pisces rules Neptune too. But big Jupiter vibes on expansion and higher knowledge. And it's given Sag and Pisces too. I'm sure you done said the whole of the whole zodiac already, innit? Okay, but like, guys, so many. Do you know that just basically means this person is so. They're like a lot of people in one. They're like a wise person, and then a young person, and then an assertive person, and then a strategic person, all in one. Like, that's amazing. I guess the only flaw I'm seeing about them so far is that they're just argumentative, really. And probably a bit stubborn. But they do help you understand yourself, though. And that's what a partner's supposed to do, I believe. So that's good. A lot of you have some trauma that you ain't dealt with. And you've been suppressing it. Or you haven't been saying what it is. And when your partner talks to you, all hell is going to break loose in terms of you guys are going to start to understand why you keep certain things to yourself and why you don't say certain things. And you're just gonna have a breakdown. I know you don't want to hear that, but sometimes that's needed for you to improve in life, for you to go to the next stage in life, and this person helps you do that. They're kind of you shouldn't use your partner as a therapist, but they're kind of like one in a sense, you know. That I'm not telling you to go use your partner as a therapist. If you want a therapist, go and see a therapist, okay? And I mean that in a very, supportive way. But don't use your partner as one. That's what I'm trying to say. That's not what a partner's for, okay? But the bonus of them is they help with that as well. They help you transform. So there's that. How this is deep. I need to sage the place after. I didn't know the reading's gonna be this deep. Now I came back from work. I'm mash up. Okay. How is pile number one's next relationship gonna be? I just wanted one more card, but cool, we'll take it. We have the Seven of Wands reversed. After a while, after this person continuously makes you see, the fake or the made up foundations you've built for yourself, you won't start to feel so defensive after a while, because they're just going to keep doing it to the point where you kind of learn to check yourself and you're like, oh shame, and the connection becomes less, it becomes less defensive, and you guys start to listen to each other, and listen to the constructive criticism of each other. You guys really start to think about, yourself. You start to understand yourself, and really you should understand yourself by yourself, but this partner enables you, they help you to understand yourself. They give you that push for you to do the work yourself. And your partner in turn does this as well. They may even ask you that, what is it do you think that I need to improve on? Like, could you let me know? Because I'm not here to just criticize you and tell you what you need to do and why you that. I'm not here to be condescending. I'm trying to improve on myself too, so I would appreciate if you could tell me as well. This is so lovely. I want to cry for you. Okay, let me get my stuff together. That was lovely. Let me reverse these cards because okay, I nearly put the pile number 1 and 2 in the wrong direction. But if you like this reading, subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. But now I'm going to go to pile number 2. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. Sitting on the toilet. Hey, sitting on the toilet. Why am I singing that? Hold on. I'm burning the sage. Because even though pile number 1's reading was A1, we still need to clear the energy. We still want this reading to be all about pile number 2. So, okay. In this connection, for once, you feel like you can relax. For once, you don't have to sit here and explain yourself over and over and over again. For once, you're not being accused of something that you don't do, for once in your life. And you're just going to be like, huh? I feel like for some of you, you're so used to defending yourself when it comes to partners and that. Like, you might look at them like, so you're not going to say anything. You're not going to tell me off. You're not going to, You're going to look at your partner like, is there something wrong with you? Because you've been surrounded by, or you've been in previous connections with people that, you know, were insecure, low vibrational, and always accuse you of stuff you didn't do because they don't like themselves. Yeah. And now you think that's the norm. So this person, when they come along and they're very relaxed because they love themselves, and they don't need to be out here attacking people because they're focused on themselves. You're just gonna be like, what the hell is going on over here? What is this? This doesn't exist. It does exist, babe. You just haven't been exposed to it. So you think it doesn't exist, but it does exist. So this person's just got to be very chill, relaxed. They're not here to attack you. Even if something looks suspicious, they're just not really going to say anything, because it looks suspicious, but is it suspicious in terms of like, is there evidence that you're doing something messed up? No, there's no evidence. So then they ignore it. You know? Let's say for example, you guys may have been on the phone and it was a guy's voice over the phone, yeah, or whatever sex you're attracted to, yeah, it was their voice over the phone, and then your partner's like, is that guy or girl on the phone? Who's that? Is that your side ting, yeah? Is that your side bae? And you're like, bro, it's my brother or sister. Can you calm down? Like, it's not even that. You need to relax. But this person, they could be the same scenario and they don't care. They're just chilling. And you're looking at them like, say he's not going to accuse me of this being a side partner. He's just going to sit there and ignore me. He's not going to, like, and I don't think you guys are actually going out there to cuss the person. Like, it's not like you want to do it, but you're just confused as to why this isn't happening, because it always happens. So yeah, very confused. But yeah, there's just going to be this element of confusion with you, you know, because this person is lovely, really. Well, so far, well, let me not. There's a lot of cards we need to go through, so let me not say that. But what I will say is they're quite relaxed. Okay. How will power number 2's relationship be? Oh, also I forgot to say, this person, whether it's your family or their family or other people, like, this person will always protect you. So no one can actually come to you and say anything crazy, because this person's going to be like, yeah, you're not saying that to my wife. You need to chill out. I don't know why you thought that was okay. Like, you can do that to that relative's wife, but you ain't doing it to my wife. You're crazy. I'm not having it. Not my queen. Like, you know, that vibe. And you're going to be like, oh, what is this? The last guy I was with was a mama's boy. So what is this? You know, what is this? Very shocked. The last person I spoke to, she couldn't say nothing to her dad. What is this? You know, like, in a good way. Because I feel like your partner should always defend you, you know, and that's what this partner does. They defend you. So no one can actually come to you and attack you because they're too scared of what the consequences will be when it's time to talk to your partner. They're just kind of like, cool. I don't really want to feel the wrath of this guy or this girl, so let me not even talk to their partner about this. Let me just, you know, either shut my mouth or speak to the partner directly, because they don't want the smoke. Everyone doesn't want the smoke when it comes to your partner. They don't want it, you know. One fell on the floor. How will part number 2's next relationship be? Oh, whoa. whoa, 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 is the Page of Cups reversed. It's not a joke. It's a serious situation here. The love you guys have for each other is not going to be light and playful. That's not how this person loves. This person is very much, this is my girlfriend, this is all boyfriend, I'm very serious, I don't play about them, don't talk to them any type of way, because that means you're talking to me a type of way, and then we're going to have a problem because no one's talking to me any type of way. Understand that my girl is me. Understand that my guy is me. Like, that's the vibe, guys. And I'm scared, but I think it's very cute, you know. It's cute but scary, you know. And I would say that, guys, because like my descendant is in Scorpio and they give that vibe. So, you know, that maybe my future husband may have those elements. But for you guys, is giving, I'm a very serious guy or girl. Don't play with me. And we are a couple, and it's not a joke. Because if I see you flirting with my girl or guy, then I will have some words. But I don't need to do the whole bully thing. Like, for example, you guys could be chilling on the road, wherever you are, and some guy tries to flirt with you. What this person does is they'll look at you like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Like, they just want to see something. And they want to see, and even if the guy's flirting, they want to see what the guy or the girl is saying to you, because they don't want to interrupt. And then the person's like, I'm not flirting, I was just asking for this, this, or this. You know, people are slick. They blatantly was flirting, but they'll flip it and say, I wasn't even doing that. So this person, they're very strategic. They wait, they observe, they wait to hear something that's just out of line, and then they'll say something. Yeah. So to you, it seems like they're not interested, they're too relaxed, but they're actually the opposite. It's just they're waiting for someone to go to do something that's just where you can't come, something that you can't come back from, basically. Something where no one can flip it anymore. Like, if you kiss the guy in front of him, that's when he can say something. If he came home and the guy is in your bed, then he can say, you know what I mean? He needs more than, oh, the guy was flirting with you. What was he saying? You know? So this person, they proper wait until they have concrete evidence, and then they'll be like, okay, what the hell was that about? You know? And there's not a joke. They're very serious. So it's not even relaxed. They're strategic and they're waiting. But they're not waiting for you to do something weird. They're just going to see if you're going to do something weird. Do you know what I mean? If there's something suspicious comes up, they wait before they don't want to embarrass themselves. So they actually want to see if the situation is something disrespectful before they say it's something disrespectful. Get it? Hope I explained that properly. But that's what it is. But you guys have misinterpreted it into them not caring. Well, they do care. They're just smart, you know? Okay. We have the Ace of Swords reversed and the Magician reversed. So I feel like this connection's not going to manifest for a while. So it's not that it's not going to happen, but it's going to take a while for it to happen. And I feel like it's because this person's a very patient person. Like, they may have started off as your friend and then you got into a relationship with them. Or they may have seen you go somewhere quite often before they approach you, you know. It's a slow process where this person gets into a relationship with you. It takes a while, basically. And the type of connection you guys have is not much is needed to be said, because there's already a strong understanding there. I feel like this person doesn't talk much. They're an action person. Like, they're a doer. They're not a speaker. They don't, you know, they're not all talk, you know, no action. They're no talk, all action. Like, that's what this person is, you know. they're the type of person where if someone came up to them and spoke rubbish to them, they would just punch them in their face. They haven't got time for any type of speaking. They'll just look at the person hard and then just punch them. Because how dare you come up to me and then you're talking to me mad? Are you crazy? And now I have to punch you in the throat because I don't know why you thought you could do that. That's a bit mad. This person, like, all action. That's kind of sexy, I'm not gonna lie. All action. So yeah, when you get with this person, I feel like maybe you might do all the talking, especially if you're the feminine energy. You might be like, hello, I see you staring at me. Do you want to talk to me? Then they might be like, yeah. And you might be like, so why didn't you, if you wanted to talk to me, I come into this shop or I come into this place, wherever it is, I come into this place all the time, or I'm chilling with your friends all the time. It's kind of like, it's like you go somewhere all the time, or maybe even if it's online, because there's a possibility of that here. Even if it's online, you're always in the same room, or I don't know, like this person has had the opportunity to speak with you numerous times, but they haven't. And you're just going to be like, so when you had the opportunity to speak to me, why didn't you do it? And they might be like, well, I didn't know if he was interested. Now, what happens if you wasn't and then I approached you? You would have said no, and that's very embarrassing, no? And you guys are like, but you didn't even like check. And they're like, well, you wasn't given signs that you liked me, so no one's going up to you to say anything, you know? You guys are probably like, oh, okay, so I feel like you guys will probably start the connection when it comes to this person, especially if you're the feminine energy. You're the one that's kind of like, you're the one that starts the connection, basically. So yeah, this is a strong silent man, or strong silent woman with masculine energy, you know. So let's see what else comes out. Some of you could be with a Gemini or a Virgo in the next relationship, or someone that behaves like one. How will pile number 2's next relationship go? We have the 9 of Swords. There's going to be a lot of anxiety, but I don't think it's from this person. I think it's from you, because they behave in a weird, yeah, I didn't even mean to say that. That means you lot think this person is weird, but you get with them anyway. I think it intrigues you, but it scares you at the same time. I don't know. This person, they're very, as I said, this person's giving me, they're a strategist, right? And you get with them, but they behave in ways that you just don't understand. And it's not necessarily bad, but because they're not very, it's unpredictable, but it's not in an aggressive way or anything like that. They'll deal with the situation when it occurs, but you guys are kind of like, so what's going to happen next? So if this happens, how is he or she going to behave? There's a lot of anxiety, because it's like, whenever a situation comes up, they do something very last minute and something you wasn't expecting. And as I said, it's not necessarily bad, but you guys might be people that like predictable partners. I don't know. And this person is not a predictable partner. Are they faithful? They're giving me, yeah, they are faithful. I don't see any deception here. I think they are faithful people. I'm picking that up. But what I'm picking up is you don't know how they're going to behave, so you're a bit worried. And I, the person, guys, I don't mean to draw you out. I don't mean to, what's the word, you know. I don't even know how to say draw you out in a formal way. I don't mean to get at you, but as I said, because you guys have probably been with people that maybe, I don't mean to be rude, but are quite dumb. They do some things that are just foolish, and the whole world has seen that they've done it and they've embarrassed you. Because this person is the complete opposite. You guys are kind of like, what are you going to do now? Like, what's happening? So yeah, you guys are gonna have loads of anxiety, but I'm telling you, I don't think this person's gonna do anything horrible to you. Just don't disrespect them. Like, that's all. You just have one job, pile number 2. Don't disrespect this person and you'll be good, because it's not a joke. I don't even know who can I compare this person to. let me think. So you get, just so you can get a gist of how this person is. Okay. You know Breaking Bad, you know the main character? Him. Okay, this guy, he's quiet. I remember, I watched it years ago, but I remember his personality well. He was very smart, he was very quiet, and he knew what to say, when to say it, but then he would do when the last minute came to fix a situation, he would do it last minute, and you would not expect his behavior to be like that, but he sorted it, you know. I don't know if that was the best person to use, but this person's not an idiot. You cannot fool this. So if you guys know that you cheat or you're trying, like, if you're trying to do something weird, I'm telling you right now, guys, don't, because this is not an idiot. This is a very smart person, and I don't know how that's gonna go for you. You know, you could get away, you know, with all them bad things with an idiot, because I shouldn't be calling anyone an idiot, but let's be real on this channel right now. You can get away with being, you know, devious and deceitful with someone that doesn't have a high IQ, but this person blatantly has a high IQ, so I wouldn't do it. You know. Okay, then we have the Fool. Okay, and I know, guys, it's upright, so it's not in a bad way, but it's more talking about the person more than the relationship, which is so weird. But I think it's because you guys need to understand that this is not someone you've dealt with in the past. This is a completely different kettle of fish. Is that how you say it? I don't know. So it's kind of like, they approach stuff in a different way to you or people you've previously spoke to. And you're going to be confused, like, why did you do that? How did you do that? It will turn to why did you do that? Then it will turn into how did you do that? How did you know that was the best move to do at the time? Because I would have done this, you know? So this person's quite interesting and intriguing to you. But then they also might scare you because you will see they're not an idiot, you know? As I said, for those of you where you don't have any ill intentions, then it's just going to be like, okay, no, even if you have good intentions, this person's still going to scare you, because I don't know, this is some next level of smart, and they don't say much. That's kind of scary too, so I get it. But yeah, that's how the connection's going to go, guys. But so, if you'd like to read and like, subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. But now I'm going to go to pile number 3. Now we have the 6 of Pentacles reversed. For pile number 3, let me sage the place, because that person scared me. Yo. You know why I scared? Let me not talk too much. Anyways, just know that that person scared me. Right. Boy. Okay. Don't like the sage bits on my table. So, 6 of Pentacles reverse. Okay, good thing about this is, because I'm always getting told that you know, you're only saying negative things. So let me mix it up a bit, because I do see a bit of positivity with this card reverse. So one positive thing is, this person's energy is all going to be on you. So if you're someone that likes a lot of attention, boom, you've got it. They will give you attention. If you're someone that likes space, however, you're not getting no space. Okay? You're not getting no space. Um, all of their attention is going to be on you, and they're not really going to focus much on anything else. Yeah, for some of you, there's another not nice thing. They may not be very generous when it comes to you. Where maybe you're used to men or women that give you a lot of things, particularly like money or material stuff. This person's kind of like, I ain't giving you shit. I don't have to give you nothing. You make your own money. Like, okay. Sorry, I need to stop this. Me, as a Taurus, I can't, like, as a Taurus at this age, I cannot be with someone that's not. You need to be given something, babe. What do you think this is? Like, are you buying me food? Like, are you, what's going on? Like, oh, you want me to go here? Are you picking me up? Are you getting in a cab? What are you doing? And I can do that myself, but why am I doing that? You want to spend time with me, so come on now. Hello, what do you think? Maybe not everyone's gonna agree with me. Fair enough, but I don't understand. Like, no, I am not a regular girl out here. Okay. So those of you that like to be wined and dined and you like to be treated like a princess, this person may not do that. They might kind of treat you like a friend. They might when you guys go cinema, they'll pay for their ticket and look at you to pay for yours, like that type of energy. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to comment too much in it. Some people are fine with that, so let me not do too much because I don't know how you guys are, because this is general reading. But I just feel like, call me traditional, but I don't know about it. Anyways, back to the positive message. This person's going to want to spend a lot of time with you. But what can kind of happen in this connection is you guys won't spend a lot of time with other people. So it just ends up being a codependent relationship. Some people are fine with that. Like, they don't mind. I've seen some really successful relationships. This is the thing, and you never would think this, but it's actually, and I'm not encouraging you to do this because I don't think this is healthy at all. By the way, a warning, alert. I don't think you should do this, but hear what I'm saying. I have seen 1 or 2 connections with people where they're still together at the age of 60, 70, 80, and like the whole of the years they were together, they just focused on each other, and each other was the main priority, and they didn't really see much people. I don't think that's healthy personally, but I guess it worked. I guess it did, but the thing is, and here's another thing though, did it really? Because the thing is, I'm not with them 24/7. So they might actually have probably arguments because of that. Imagine being in someone's face 24/7. Like, you're going to start to get annoyed with them, So, maybe that stuff is happening behind closed doors and I don't know. But that's just my observation. Anyways, this person's just going to be in your grill. If you have children, I don't know, because I don't see this person given to them, and their logic might be, well, because they're not my kids, so why am I giving to them? I don't know what's going on here, and it's so sad because of the other cards I saw positive stuff, but this one I don't know what's going on. The Six of Pentacles is never good in reverse, you know what I mean? So let's just okay. Partner with 3 is gonna hate me. There's no peace. You see how she's sitting peaceful? The card's reverse, which means there's no peace, babe. There's none. Like, there's always something happening. And there's ultimately a bit of instability or instability there. For some of you, as soon as you get with this person, there may be like financial difficulties that have come out of nowhere. I don't know how this happened. Maybe the more cards will tell me. But some of you, there's a financial issue between you two, and I don't know what it is, but I might be able to find out. But yeah. Okay. Did I say you should play? Oh, hell no. Let me search this place. I don't know if oh, I think I did. Okay, I think I did. You know what? In my defense, it's late. I've come back from work, but also maybe that's part of the reason. You guys are forgetting stuff. You guys start to forget stuff. No, it's not even. That's not funny. Sorry. Someone in the connection is forgetful, and then it causes unbalance in the other person. Someone might forget like dates, anniversaries. Or you know what's sad as well? It might not. It may not actually be their fault. Like this person might have a disorder that doesn't allow them to remember much. You know, they could have amnesia or something. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords reverse. I think pound number 2 had that one. So with the lack of giving and the lack of being a gentleman or the lack of being supportive, as a female, you're not, someone is not being supportive, because I'm trying to include all genders because, different genders may watch this channel. Someone's going to keep their mouth closed. It's something that's not going to be discussed. Like, it's something that's really irritating the connection. Like, someone in this connection is really irritated with the lack of support or, the lack of giving, and they're not going to say anything about it just so that they can keep the connection. Because they feel like if I say something about it, it's just going to cause some unnecessary arguments. So whatever, it just is what it is. That's how you are. I'm not really happy about it, but that's how you've chosen to be. So yeah, it's kind of like they've accepted the flaw. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. I feel like one person in the connection is quite mentally advanced. They can speak about a lot of different things. They're quite thoughtful. They're quite open-minded. And unfortunately, the other person in the connection can't really talk about them type of stuff. So they end up speaking about trivial stuff. And because they only can manage a conversation about trivial stuff, the mentally advanced person now has to have a conversation about trivial stuff if they want to keep the connection. So that's what happens. And as I said, this causes instability because the person with the higher IQ, I don't like to, and guys, don't ever get it twisted. Like, I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, because someone has a higher IQ, they're more superior. Like, no, you either have a high IQ or you have a low IQ, or you have an average IQ. It is what it is. But let me just explain the situation. I'm not saying it in a condescending way. But the person that has a high IQ is just not going to be fulfilled because they're having conversations that a 5-year-old would have with another 5-year-old. And it's like, why am I talking about this? I want to talk about something more interesting. And they can't because their person can only have a 5-year-old conversation. Does that make sense? So, yeah. Someone in a connection is just going to keep talking. I think it's the person with the lower IQ. They're going to keep talking. The other person's going to be like, can I have some peace? Please. For 5 seconds. Do you have any friends? Don't you have friends? What about Michael that lives down the road? I think you need to go check him. I think you need to go to his house because you are just in my ears talking. I don't want to hear it, man. And these times, you're not even talking about anything deep. You're just talking about strippiness. I don't want to hear it. So you guys are just gonna, maybe it's you guys. You guys are just gonna be like, this was cute. I mean, it was fun in the beginning, but I'm starting to get bored because you're talking about stuff that just I don't really care about, and you won't stop talking. And on top of that, you always want to spend time with me, and you don't spend time with other people. And it's gonna get to the point where you guys are like, I think you need to go check your brethren. I think you need to go see your friend because I can't do this. This is too much. You know, it's too much. So, and you're not gonna say it the way I've said it. You're gonna say, "Oh, like, what's Michael doing? I think you need to go see him. You know, yeah, you ain't seen him for a week. It's been a whole week. I think you need to go see him." The person might be like, "It's only been a week." What? That's a whole 7 days. You need to go see him. Like, come on now, don't be rude. Just so you guys can get some peace. Maybe so you can have a conversation with someone, you know, with the same IQ as you, you know, like, you know, maybe the sex game's really good. That's why you're there. I don't know. But it's definitely ain't because of this person's IQ. Like, sorry. As I said, I'm not trying to be condescending, but it is what it is. Okay, how will par number 3's next relationship go? We have the 6 of Swords. I thought this was the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, it's the 8. I was about to say, guys, this is your husband, it's your wife. It's not. Sorry. I can't tell you that because it didn't come out. So the 8 of Pentacles is here. Okay. So, guys, I feel like because this person is great in other aspects, you've decided to just put up with the meaningless conversation because it's just one flaw. You're like, I can do it. I can manage as long as I get some space because this isn't working out. And this person, you guys, you know, in the other conversations, you guys start to, you know, I don't know how to explain this. It's kind of like you just deal with having a average type of conversation. I don't know. You just deal with it, you know. Some people can do that. So, you know, like, I mean, congrats to you. I can't do that. As soon as someone starts talking rubbish to me, I'm gone. I don't want to talk to you. Because what am I? You're wasting my time. Like, I am in my mid-20s and you want to sit here and talk rubbish in my ears. I haven't got time for it. Like, I've got to live. I've got to learn new things. Yeah, you're sitting here speaking rubbish in my ears. But yeah, you guys are more tolerant, and I've seen people that are tolerant. I know their IQ is way higher, but they'll just chill with people that aren't really that smart. But it's kind of like, I don't mind talking about this because they like the company, they like socializing, you know. Some people, I've seen it in partners, and it's because they like the sex. The sex is good enough, so they're like, bet, like, let's do this, you know. So could be because of that, numerous reasons. But you ain't there because of the conversation, I'll tell you that much. But it works out. Someone works very hard for money. Okay, here's what I'm understanding now. One person doesn't really care about money or building. They care about talking, chilling, talking and chilling, talking and chilling, talking and chilling. That's their life. And the other person's all about, I need to make this money. I need to build my career. Do you know what I mean? So because that is those are two completely different personalities, that's why there may be a bit of a personality clash. So the one that's all about money and building has to now not really express their desires much when it comes to that, so that they don't make the person that's all about chilling and talking feel crap about themselves, basically. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. So you guys are just working hard on your. If you guys are the ones that focus on your career and building stuff, well, it's kind of like you alone. You're focused on that. They're not focused on that. So this whole aspect of building together, it never works because it's you building something and they're gonna kind of take from that. That's what they are going to do in the next relationship. So yeah. And you can't be angry with them because you've accepted it. You said, okay, cool. Well, you're not really about what I'm about, but I'll settle. That's what you basically said. And they said, bet you. So you're gonna look after me then. It's kind of like, okay. And guys, I guess I didn't really have to say this for pile number 1 and 2. For pile number 3, if this is what your next connection is gonna be, that means there's something in your behavior that you need to change, like, because this is where it's leading to. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm saying a lot of things I would not want for someone, and the reason this is coming up for you is because maybe you're too giving, you're too accepting, you'll accept other people's behavior over yours, and you might be like, oh, well, I don't do that with my friends. Friend and man are two different things. Friend and girlfriend is two, like, I've seen people, they treat their friends like crap, or they're very harsh with their friends, but you see, for their man or their girl, they're a simp. So you need to ask yourself, like, are you as hard and, as cutthroat with your friends like you are with your man? Are you as cutthroat with your friends like you are with your girl? And if it's not the case, then you need to be, because you're basically going to end up with someone that's just going to use you and talk rubbish in your ears. And I don't think you want that, so you need to be a bit more, this is how I am, I'm intelligent. Maybe go find someone as intelligent as you, and don't let people use you for money. That's what I'm going to tell you, okay? And I know it sounds really rude, but I'm not going to sit here and speak rubbish to you guys and go around bushes. I'm going straight through the bush. I'm telling you, girl or guy, like, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And you deserve way better than this person. I'm sorry. So bear in mind, with future readings, I would say with future readings, I'm going to put this as important message for pile number 3 in the box. But what I'm going to say is, with future readings, it is a thing where it's going to happen if you do not change your behavior. You are ultimately in control of your future, okay? You're ultimately in control of your future. But the cards, they're just showing you where your life is going to go if you do not fix up. Do you know what I mean? If you do not change your course, this is what's going to happen. It doesn't mean it's going to happen regardless of what you do. It's going to happen if you don't change. You get it? Okay. So if you don't like what I'm saying, you need to toughen up a bit more. You need to stop being lenient. Okay? And I'm saying this because I love you. It's called tough love, babe. Tough love. Okay? And then we have the Hanged Man. Guys, I'm not going to lie. It's looking a bit sad. This one's looking a bit sad. You guys had to hear this. We have the Hanged Man, which means you guys are just going to be sacrificing all the time for this person. This person that doesn't want to do nothing. Some of you got with a bum. I'll be real. Some of you are getting with a bum if you don't sort your behaviour out, or your outlook. So a lot of you guys are going to be sacrificing a lot. Maybe sacrificing time with your friends and family because this person wants to be with you 24/7. You're going to be sacrificing I don't think you're sacrificing your career. I think that's the one thing you're going to go hard on. But everything else, you sacrificed your chance of being with someone on the same level as you. This person's not even on the same wavelength as you. Like, what are we really talking about? What are we really doing? So, no, guys. No, I'm telling you off. I'm telling you off right now because you don't deserve this. No one deserves this. Do you understand? You know who deserves this? Someone as lazy as this person. That's who deserves this. You guys aren't lazy. You guys are hard workers. No, stop it. Stop it now. You're going to get me upset. Okay? And then you're going to get upset because you're going to end up with them. So don't end up with them. Just don't be with them. Okay? If you in your next connection even sense that, remember this reading, okay? Remember, I warned you first, yeah? Okay. And find a better partner, bet. And this is talking about your next relationship. So if you're in one now, I don't think it's talking about the one you're in now. I'm talking about your next one, which means your behavior, no, babe, no. Okay. So your mindset, no. I'm sorry, guys. I love you. I didn't mean to be rude, but someone had to say it, and I'm gonna say it. Anyway, if you like this video, like, subscribe to my channel. If you like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. Bye, guys.